Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, November 16th, 2020, and I'm Madi Reed. Tarleton Turkey Trot. SpaceX sends astronauts, COVID guidelines for Tarleton sports, and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, this Saturday, November 21st, the Tarleton Rec is hosting the Turkey Trot 5K starting at 9 a.m. The last Turkey Trot on Tarleton's campus was in 2013. This year's event features a Run, Gobble, Nap theme. The early registration fee is $15 with a 5-item donation to the Tarleton Purple Pantry, or registration on race day is $25. The route takes runners through Tarleton's Stephenville campus. The event will conclude with refreshments, cornhole, and an award ceremony for participants. For more information and the route map, go to the Tarleton Rec Center's website, and to sign up, go to runraceday.com/calendar. In local news, Stephenville's own Jackie Crawford was announced over the weekend as the 2020 All-Around World Champion for the World Championship Rodeo Alliance, also known as the WCRA. Crawford won all events in the WCRA's Cowgirls division. Crawford's roping and team roping events were the events that she is best known for. Crawford won 2 checks, one for $2,000 and another for $750,000. And now today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. As of Sunday, more than 9,100 new COVID cases have been logged in the state of Texas. The new cases bring the total number of cases to just over 1 million. The Johns Hopkins University study found that 133 new deaths raised the pandemic death toll for Texas to over 19,000. The survey also found there were over 67,000 new cases and 772 new deaths in Texas over the past week. The actual number of cases in the state is likely higher because many people are not getting tested, and people can have the virus but not show symptoms. In national news, SpaceX officially launched its second crew of astronauts into space last Sunday in Florida. This was SpaceX's first official taxi flight for NASA by a private company. NASA paid the company to send 4 astronauts to the International Space Station so it wouldn't have to construct the rocket itself. This rocket launched early Sunday night and broke through the planet's orbit within 9 minutes. NASA hopes this will be the first successful crew rotation of many and is looking forward to working with SpaceX to increase the amount of time their researchers can spend in space. The crew is expected to arrive at the space station late this afternoon. In international news, Tigray, Ethiopia's regional president, confirmed yesterday of firing missiles at Eritrea's capital and is threatening to fire even more. This act marks the increasing escalation of the deadly fighting in northern Ethiopia that has taken place between the Tigray forces and the federal government crossing international borders. During a phone interview, the president claimed Eritrea was the only city targeted by the missiles, but would not elaborate on how many missiles have been fired. During the interview, the president said, "We will fight them on all fronts with whatever means we have." The United States condemned Tigray's act by calling it unjustifiable. The United Nations, as well as others, fear a looming humanitarian disaster. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. President Trump's campaign withdrew a key part of its lawsuit to stop the certification of election results in Pennsylvania. It dropped the claim that more than 600,000 mail-in and absentee ballots were illegally processed without its representatives watching. Michigan ordered high schools and colleges to stop in-person classes, plus other restrictions to stop spiraling coronavirus rates. Washington State also announced new restrictions as the number of U.S. COVID-19 cases soared past 11 million. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo says Trump administration plans would make a coronavirus vaccine available in rich communities but not poor ones. Once a vaccine is ready, he's threatening legal action if the plans don't change. A SpaceX Falcon rocket carried a 4-person crew into orbit on Sunday night. They're expected to reach the International Space Station late Monday. Rita Foley, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, the 2020 to 2021 policies and ticket information for men's and women's basketball games at Wisdom Gym has been announced by Tarleton Athletics. In accordance with Governor Abbott's executive order, there can only be a 50% capacity at sports events. This will allow only 1,200 fans in Wisdom Gym for each game. NCAA and WAC have specified guidelines that will follow NCAA and WAC also have specific guidelines Tarleton will follow this season that will prevent fans from sitting in the lower levels of the gym. Face masks will also be mandatory for all fans, media, and staff. Due to the limited capacity of the gym's season passes and walk-up sales will not be allowed. More information about tickets will be released soon on tarletonsports.com. And now for the weather, we turn to Kaylee Dow.
Good afternoon, Texans. Today we have a high of 68 and a low of 38 tonight. Tomorrow you can expect it to be a little warmer with a high of 72 and a calm wind.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by the Texan TV staff. Have a wonderful day, Texans.